You know, your partner in crime, CP3, said if you were healthy the whole year, you guys probably would have won it.
Well, I feel like we were really coming together and playing really well before I went down. We were one of the top teams in the league. You never kind of know what would have happened. You know, you can't kind of play that game, but I do feel like we'd have had a better chance.
What is it different in the culture from Denver to LA with the Clippers?
Not much. Not much, to be honest with you. You got a lot of young guys that want to win, that want to be great. You got a good coach in Vinny. You had a good coach in George. So it's not really that much difference. I think, here in LA, we got a little more experience now with myself and Chris. Now having Lamar Odom, guys who have won before. So, I like what we got going on.
And you had a shooter in Crawford.
You had a shooter and a scorer, a guy that make plays late in games. That's going to be clutch. I think that just helps us out, man.
As far as the fan base, it's always been a Laker town.
Sure.
But this past year, I think we see Clipper Nation starting to make some noise, and maybe there's enough room for both teams to have the big rep.
Well, we're going to try to make sure that it's room for both teams. Of course, it's always going to be Laker town, as it should be with the history that they have. But we're just trying to make our own space. We're trying to make our own space out there.
Miami winning it last year after, coming together the big three 2 years ago. Is that a good thing for the league in your estimation?
Sure. You're talking about some of the biggest stars in the league on that team and having a chance to play on a huge level and a huge stage. I think it's great for the league. It's great for the fans. And, we'll see how it goes going forward.
And it looks like something may happen in Brooklyn or New York. You got guys teaming up now. Is that a good thing also?
Well, it just kind of depends to each his own a little bit. I had the opportunity, to win it one time in Detroit, and we just kind of grinded our way up to the top, with what we had. That was that era's way of doing it. I think you see things changing now. Guys are starting to kind of combine with other star players, and that's kind of the way of the league right now.
How much longer for you, Chauncey?
Just as long as I feel good, man. As long as I feel good, I'll do it. And when I don't, I'll turn it over, man.